And joining me now on Skype to talk more about the 2020 Democratic Party platform is Ashley McGuire, Senior Fellow with the Catholic Association. Ashley, welcome back. So the 2020 platform addresses a number of issues, but for pro-life Americans, the inclusion of abortion as a part of access to what is called, quote, high-quality reproductive health care services, it's very troubling.
Well, and I'd like to point out the fact that the Democrat platform included the section about abortion under a larger section called Healing the Soul of America. And let's be honest, nothing could be more divisive in this country than abortion. And not just the issue of the abortion, but the extreme way that the party is approaching it. They go out of their way, for example, to talk about the Hyde Amendment. The Hyde Amendment bars the use of federal taxpayer funds for abortion. And this is something that has the overwhelming support of Americans. More than 3/4 of Americans support the Hyde Amendment, and Democrats are saying they're going to repeal it. And it begs the question, why are Democrats so unrelentingly extreme on the issue of abortion?
Ashley, why do you think that there's a disconnect between the tens of millions of pro-life Democrats in the country and what party leaders are pushing forward?
I think the party's beholden by the abortion lobby. And I think this is demonstrated by the fact that there's a strong movement within the party itself to moderate on its position on abortion. You have Democrats for Life who've been lobbying hard. You've got 1/3 of Democrats who self-identify as pro-life, and there's absolutely no space in the party for them. The party won't make space for them. And the only explanation to me is that there's a small elite that controls the party, and that those people who are controlling that are completely beholden to the abortion lobby because, let's be honest, they stand to gain a lot from Democrats being in charge. This is an industry that gets $500 million annually from taxpayers to fund abortion, and they need that money to continue to flow.
Ashley, I'm wondering, what other issues stand out to you from the platform?
Well, there was something troubling about religious liberty. And there's a major case coming to the Supreme Court this fall about religious liberty, Catholic and other religious and faith-based adoption agencies. And the platform also goes out of their way to basically suggest that they don't see any space for the religious liberty of those adoption agencies to place children with families according to the tenets of Catholic faith. And so I think that's another issue that should be really important to Catholics, especially at a time when we have an overwhelming foster care crisis and you have millions of families that are trying to adopt. And you look around the country and you see Catholic adoption agencies being forced to close down. Look at what happened in Philadelphia. And you have the Democratic Party basically saying, this is another thing that we're going to be extreme on, and we want to close those agencies down, essentially.
Well, Ashley, thank you so much for your time and your analysis today. Ashley McGuire, Senior Fellow with the Catholic Association. Thank you again.